MP Michael Phillips pleads for Macaulay High School. Michael Phillips, the Member of Parliament for Manchester North Western, on Tuesday, pleaded for help for Macaulay High School, the only secondary education institution in the rural constituency. One of the most vexing issues is our educational facilities and their infrastructure, mainly the Macaulay High School, and the condition of our primary schools across the constituency, Phillips told Parliament during his contribution to the State of the Constituency debate. In 2014, after making a presentation to Windalco Bauxite Company, we were able to get access to 40 acres of land near the current school for a new home for Macaulay High School. We have had every Minister of Education visit the physical school plant and visit the proposed new site. The Minister of Education has confirmed that they do have possession of the 40 acres. I cannot count the number of times I have heard in sectoral presentation that the process of building a new school will begin this financial year. Well, we are still nowhere near the reality, Phillips told the House. Macaulay High School is the only high school in the constituency of Northwest Manchester with a capacity of 730 students. A school plant of 1,200 to 1,500 students is needed. We only have 6 habitable classrooms for the 730 students. 4 years ago, 2 buildings were condemned by the Health Department and the Ministry of Education, and let us not even mention the staff room, which has been leaking like a sieve. The bathrooms are not fitted for students. What we call the canteen is a joke, neither fit for the cooking staff nor the students, stated Phillips. 2 makeshift classrooms, he told the House, were constructed by teachers and students, with some materials donated by him, the school, and other interested parties. However, the MP said the infrastructure is not fit for a high school. I am again pleading for the Minister of Education to look at Macaulay High School as a priority. We are desperate to hear something positive about our new school plant. I have been trying to figure out the Minister of Education's and the Member of Parliament's responsibilities when it comes to school infrastructure. If it is fencing we hear, call the MP. If it is paint, call the MP. If it is canteen repair, call the MP. If it is pothole in the schoolyard, call the MP. If the school is out of water, call the MP. If the roof is leaking, call the MP. If the school needs a staff room, call the MP, said an obviously frustrated Phillips. Why are schools in rural communities treated as if they do not need to be centers of learning for our children? Most of our school infrastructure has not changed over the past many decades. The classrooms are hot, and the infrastructure is woefully inadequate for teachers to teach and our students to learn, and this needs to change, stated Phillips. He, however, recognized all school boards, principal teachers, and most of other parents and students in his constituency. Despite all the challenges, you continue to make the best of a difficult situation. The time has come to do better for education. Philip also expressed concern about the poor state of the roads in the constituency. Over the past few weeks, taxi operators and other residents have showed their frustration with the continued use of the main thoroughfare by trucks hauling bauxite from Macaulay to Bauxite Company facility in Clarendon. The condition of the narrow roads, riddled with potholes, poses a danger to the traveling public, especially those who work along the roadway. I have had many discussions with the management of the Bauxite Company as far back as 5 years ago, expressing my concern about the prolonged use of the main road with their large and overladen trucks, and I have insisted that they develop a halt road to bypass the small town of Macaulay, the Macaulay Primary and High Schools, the S.L. Blake Early Childhood School, and the Macaulay Health Center. 5 years later, no halt road has been developed. I even saw the intervention of the Minister of Agriculture and Mining. Madam Speaker, let me make it clear. The Bauxite Company is not breaking any laws by using the main roadway. Various government bodies, including NEPA, have given them permission to use the Macaulay Main Road all the way to Clarendon. My position and that of many residents is that the Bauxite Company should perform periodical maintenance of the roadway, including periodical bushing, where using the public thoroughfare. I also care about the condition of the community will be left in once the Bauxite Company has extracted all the bauxite it needed. As was happened in many communities, the people will be worse off than when they found them. We are not rich, but we are not to be left poor, stated Phillips. The Bauxite Company, he insists, needs to develop a promised halt road as a possibility, and he urged the company to have dialogue with its haulage contractor about the speed and attitude of their drivers, who he said pose a danger to road users. We will not relent until the halt road is developed, stated Phillips. Over 3,000 surgeries done on the Jamaica-Cuba eye care program since September 2023. 3,476 surgeries have been undertaken under the Jamaica-Cuba eye care program since last year, September. The project was interrupted due to the COVID-19 pandemic and resumed last year, August. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says the program facilitates surgeries at the St. Joseph and Kingston Public Hospitals. Since the resumption of the program, more than 21,822 case consultations have taken place. The minister gives a breakdown of the various treatments and operations undertaken since resumption. He says the health partnership between Jamaica and Cuba has existed some 40 years. Dr. Tufton notes that the benefit of the current program to Jamaicans. The Jamaica-Cuban Care Program is supported by a team of 22 professionals, 17 Cubans and 5 Jamaicans.
1,192 cataract, 655 pterygium, approximately 1,246 diabetic retinopathy laser treatment were completed, 852 at KPH and 394 here at St. Joseph's Hospital. The program has also administered some 383 anterior segment laser treatment for patients post-cataract surgery, 308 and pre-surgery for glaucoma, some 75. Total number of operations completed, 3,476. That's big during the course of September to date, last year September. So it's 1 year. We are very pleased and very grateful to this partnership between ourselves and the people and the government of Cuba, because it has translated into benefits to literally thousands of Jamaicans to date and continues so to do on a daily basis. And it's a very positive thing, and it's something I think we need to celebrate and be happy for. Now, the government has given support on this new agreement beyond just having the facilities, but also support in terms of supplies and so on, in order to facilitate a more efficient delivery of the service. And that has worked very well. And that's something that we're committed to continuing to do. And so I want to just say commendations.
Residents of Akiwak and Jackson to get land titles. The government is moving to distribute land titles to residents of Akiwak and Jackson in St. Andrew after decades of delay. Akiwak was declared a special improvement area in 1978 and divided into 79 lots. Most of the lots were sold to occupants. However, while agreements have been made with only 26 titles have been transferred. The National Land Agency (NLA) says 36 titles are yet to be transferred due to difficulties such as family disputes. Surveying are outstanding for a lot of people. As of the 75 lots in Jackson, the majority have not been transferred. The NLA held a town hall meeting in the area to address the concerns of residents. Speaking during the meeting, Minister of Housing and Prime Minister Andrew Holness assured the residents that it will become legal landowners in short order. Meantime, outgoing Member of Parliament for St. Andrew Northwest and Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark said the matter has been on his agenda for some time. He said residents have a responsibility to act in order to benefit. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.